Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Demon, and today I want to talk about what I consider the worst, and unfortunately, it is one of these stories. When discussing the least memorable stories from the Second Doctor's era, certain titles consistently appear at the bottom of the rankings. The Highlanders at 145, the Krotons at 166, the Dominators at 191, the Underwater Menace at 194, and the Space Pirates at 195 are among them, according to the mighty 200 poll. While the BBC's infamous decision to wipe the original tapes has certainly impacted the perception of these stories, I can't fully agree with their poor reputations. Even though they're far from perfect, the lost episodes have unfairly cast a shadow over them, much like what happened with The Enemy of the World, which went from a forgotten story to a fan favorite after its recovery. But that's a discussion for another day. In the Krotons, the Doctor, Jamie and Zoe land on the planet of the Gonds, a civilization oppressed by mysterious and powerful beings known as the Krotons. These crystalline creatures control the Gonds through a sinister system that culls the brightest minds to serve as companions, only to secretly drain their mental energy and dispose of them afterward. The Doctor and his companions soon find themselves embroiled in a battle to free the Gonds from the Krotons' manipulative rule and uncover the dark truth behind their seemingly benevolent overlords. The Krotons is, unfortunately, a low point in Patrick Troughton's otherwise stellar tenure as the Doctor. As much as I admire Troughton's ability to bring charm and wit to the role, this story just doesn't do justice to his talents. Even with Fraser Hines' dependable performance as Jamie and Wendy Padbury's delightful energy as Zoe, the story falls flat. I have to give credit to Padbury though. Her portrayal of Zoe is brilliant, and her outfit in this serial is a standout in an otherwise drab setting. The story's biggest flaw lies in its execution. The Krotons themselves are a prime example of a villain concept gone awry. Rather than feeling menacing or complex, they come across as one-dimensional and poorly realized. The plot meanders with a series of contrived obstacles that do little to engage or excite. The pacing drags significantly, making it a chore to sit through, and the resolution is underwhelming at best. The production values also contribute to the serial's shortcomings, with sets and effects that do nothing to enhance the story's atmosphere. But even these strong performances can't save the Krotons from its issues. The plot is painfully slow, with a script that feels more like a first draft than something ready for prime time. The villains, the Krotons themselves, are laughably unthreatening, and there are moments that are downright cringeworthy. Scenes that make me want to hit fast forward, which is saying something for a series I typically love in its entirety. And as this is the worst, I bet you're wondering what I think is the best. Find out next time. I'm Snake Demon, and this has been The Snake Pit. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where I won't read them.